Hi, good afternoon. I just wanted to welcome you to this little bonus add-on. Coach Michelle and I have carefully kind of selected some recipes we thought were really great for beginners. But one of the drinks that beginners referenced over and over, just really loving, was the Singing Canary. It does have more ingredients and it is more time and work, so don't feel pressured to try it. However, all the rave reviews tell me there have been some great little hacks put in place to make it quicker and easier. And I'm just gonna do a quick video, show you how long it can take. So this is like 45 minutes, a minute, or 45 seconds, a minute of gab here at the beginning. So gauge that as you think about how long it can take. I'm gonna show you with fresh lemons. This is one of the more time-consuming ways to do it. So if you use lemon juice concentrate or another method, you know the time's just going to be cut from there, right? So I'm going to just going to rinse these 2 lemons. You know how long that can take too. Now, I am going to just cut off the ends of these. I have before done where I've split them open and stripped out all the seeds and even cut out the center part of the lemon. But I will tell you that you're gonna be straining out all the lemon pith and peel anyway. So it's not a big deal if a couple seeds get in there. You're gonna strain them out. So I'm just cutting them into quarters. I did take off the ends, and that cuts down a little bit on the peel and the bitterness from that. I'm gonna add a cup and a half of water. There's the cup. Yeah. This is my son Rafi.
Hi.
They're so helpful. And the other one, this is my son Nico. All right, so here's my other cup of water. I'm gonna pause the video so you don't have to listen to blender noise, but I'll tell you I blend these for 2 minutes just to try to take out, to extract all the best stuff for 2 minutes. All right, so we just finished the time. This did blend with seeds. You can see little chunks of this, but as we run this through the strainer, it's gonna catch all those bits. All right, here we go. So I've got a regular drinking glass here. You may remember from the ginger juice video. Handy little metal strainer, handy little nylon bag. A lot of you ladies are picking them up at different places that are not the hardware store. Fantastic. Definitely have them at the hardware store though. If you can't make them or find them somewhere else, don't feel like you gotta do without. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this in. I got my little glass underneath. You can see is straining and catching all the chunks and big bits here. But it is, it's passing through really slowly. So what I've learned to do is I'm just gonna catch this underside here. This is always a fun game. Not to flip the food out, but you can close it. Da, da, da. All right. And then I've got my little bag of the pulp and the juice kind of suspended inside here. And just realizing usually use a bigger cup for this. I've got my water measuring cup here. So I'll just shift with the program. And then you can just squeeze it, speed up the process. These bags are pretty sturdy. So this is in the fresh lemon. This is what's left of peel and pith and seeds. I didn't do anything but cut the ends off, and I'm just gonna dump all that directly in the trash, and almost all of it just comes right off these mesh bags. It doesn't make a huge mess. I will wash that off in a little bit. Now, the blender can be a bane of our existence because we feel like we're washing them all the time. Great little point is you can just add water to this, tiny squirt of whatever dish soap your family uses, and blend it, y'all. It'll wash itself. I'm just gonna add a little water and swish it around and pour it out real quick to get rid of any residual bits of seed or pulp or whatever. But all that to say, especially when you do it right after, this stuff comes right off. There are not a lot of things in my blender that I've made that haven't come off really easily. Sorry, turn my back to you guys. All right, so that is one of the most time-consuming parts of the process. And you do get to cut that out if you do lemon juice, or you can batch it and make a whole bunch of this at once. This was 1.5 cups lemon, just I blended and put in a jar, and I'll just put that in the fridge as my lemon concentrate. But the nice thing is it does have the pith and the skin in there for all those great qualities. All right, so I'm gonna add my lemon concentrate back in. Now we're at 7 minutes and 50 seconds. So let's see how quickly we can go from here. MCT oil, a teaspoon. If you are using coconut oil instead, it's 1/2 teaspoon. All right, I'll certainly do that. Turmeric. This is fantastic for inflammation, for so many things. It's also bitter. So when you start out, just like I did with apple cider vinegar and Good Girl Moonshine, do not be afraid to start small and slowly build up as you your taste buds adjust and adapt to this. This is my collagen. We get a mega container. It's a teaspoon of collagen. The neat thing is collagen is better absorbed when it's consumed with vitamin C. So you're actually like kind of giving yourself a double blessing. Dash of salt. This is pink Himalayan mineral salt. A dash of vanilla. This is a Mexican vanilla extract that I order because I use so much vanilla. And I threw the lid on the ground apparently. All right, pure stevia. This is again the THM pure stevia. So if you're using a grocery store bought stevia erythritol blend, you will need to increase this amount. I'm just telling you guys. All right, I am using 1/8 of a teaspoon. This is 4 dunks. I am a bit of a sweet tooth and I might even add more. So, but at least for me, 1/8 of a teaspoon. Now, the recipe calls for 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C powder. I have not easily been able to find vitamin C powder that doesn't have all the gross add-ins that you don't want. Ose, like dextrose, fructose, sucralose. Ose is gross. So I did have Baobab Boost, and this does play very nicely with the Singing Canary. This has a ton of vitamin C. I'm putting a teaspoon, and I'm gonna blend this baby up. All right. Pause again so you don't hear the racket. All right, so it has blended for about 45 seconds, a minute, something like that, just to mix everything up really well. I'm gonna get a glass and try it. I try really hard to find a lot of hacks for how to not use a ton of dishes, so I'm reusing my lemon juice collection glass. And this can be, you can pour it over ice, and the ice will melt and it'll dilute it. So this is like the really strong, but I like to kind of check for sweetness, and it's really good. It's really, really good. So, like I said, I see a lot of ingredients here. And here, if you've stuck with me to almost the 12-minute mark of this video, first, thank you. Next, I'm gonna just give you another little quicker way to do it. Whether you have decided to use the lemon juice concentrate, just the bottle of real lemon or whatever, you still get some lemon juice. Like, it's not perfection, guys. Like, if you will make it with the lemon juice concentrate and you won't make it with fresh lemons, make it with the concentrate. All right, so like I said, I blended this up earlier. So here's just lemon juice concentrate. Just add some, play around with it, add some though. And then this is the dry. This is just my Baobab Boost. I went ahead and measured out a half teaspoon of turmeric and the 1/8 of a teaspoon of stevia and the salt. So this is all the dry, y'all. So what you would just do is put in your blender lemon juice and a little of the MCT oil and a dash of vanilla, and then add these dry ingredients, blend and pour with ice. So it doesn't have to be a long, arduous process. You can make it like a fun, turn on some fun dance music and prep a bunch of lemons all at once. I'll show you. These are lemons, but I cut the ends off, and I actually went ahead and like took the seeds out before I decided to blend it with the seeds. And y'all, I don't take seeds. They are just fine. So don't feel like you even gotta do this. Cut up a bunch of lemons into quarters, into 8 pieces per lemon. Put 2 lemons together in a baggie like this. Freeze them and just blend them. But add your dry ingredients and your wet and make this drink, and really just bless so much about your body with this. I see a lot of women who they'll be facing flus and colds and stuff, and we'll just turn to this and just absorb it and let it love on their body. So much vitamin C, collagen, MCT, so many great things in here. Anyway, like I said, this was not planned and scheduled. I didn't get it scripted out and polish it. I wanted to get it out to you. So if you stayed with it this long, way long, almost for 15 minutes here, thank you. And I hope that this helps.